Okay, so with your fashion figure drawings that you have in your packets of supplies I sent home, you'll find several of these fashion outlines called croquis. What you're going to want to do, so you can use these over and over again, is the first thing you want to do is outline, trace, whatever you want to call it, with a black Sharpie, or if you have a black marker, anything that's dark. Because what you're going to end up doing is you're going to keep using it to trace. So once you have these, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and start tracing the outline of these. Okay, so once you have outlined your fashion figure in the black Sharpie or black marker or whatever you use to darken it, this is the point where you can start using these. You're simply going to put your blank sheet of paper on top, and then you can see the outline clearly, or you should be able to. You're not going to trace her exactly. At this point, you want to just draw your clothes on her. And then if there's any body parts that show through, you would trace the body part then. For example, what I mean, I'm going to give this girl some pants, okay, a little bit below the waist being her belly button. I want to make these kind of tight-fitting pants that flare out at the bottom. Ooh, that's a big flare. Okay. And she's got her foot resting on her calf here, so it would naturally flare out here, but then that foot would be pressing the pants down. So we're gonna go more form-fitting. And again, these are supposed to be form-fitting. So I did kind of trace the outline of the body, but simply because the pants follow the form of her body. Okay, same with over here. Now, because gravity would naturally be drawing down that pant leg, that stopped here, so it would fall on the ankle. Okay, it would curve around, you would see a little bit of the inside, and you would simply get your flare coming back up to the knee where it comes in here. And then I'm going to follow the outline of her body, because again, they are supposed to be tight-fitting pants. Okay, kind of see a crease there. All right, so we have her foot. I'm going to outline her foot here. Okay. If this were a really casual outfit, I could just leave her barefoot. There's her foot. I am going to draw a little bit of a shoe on her. Again, unless you're designing shoes, does not have to be a, you know, overly detailed shoe. This is just going to be like a little sandal. Okay, and then down here on this other foot, I would want to mimic the top of the sandal, what I imagine it would look like. So I'm just going to have those two little straps and then outline the foot. Okay, not necessary to draw the toes in this. The body parts don't have to be that pronounced. It's not a figure drawing class. It is, or a figure drawing. It is a drawing of the outfit. Okay, for example, now if I wanted to make her have like a little crop top, okay, I'm going to have it start right about here. Okay, and it's kind of going to be kind of form-fitting, not completely tight. Come around here, hug her curve there. Her hair kind of comes down there, so you can't really see her shoulder. I want to make this an off-the-shoulder kind of sleeve. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my line there. It's going to come across the front here. Okay, so I've got the basic idea of her shirt there. I want this to be kind of a puffy sleeve. So you draw your little puffs. Okay, coming in with elastic, so it's hugging the arm. And then doing a little ruffle. Looks more like it's been torn. But then I've got the basic shirt. So at this point, then you would go ahead and outline the body. Okay, so I'm going to completely just trace onto my white paper the body. Okay, so now I have completed the rest of her. The hairstyle could have been changed. I went ahead and used the same hairstyle she had. As you can see, I did not put that much detail into the face. If you are an actual artist, which I am not, you can certainly do that. At this point, I would also go ahead and color her. Some of these little features that you see underneath, like you might want to, have shading under where, parts of the body might be. But once you get everything done and you're ready to color her, you can go ahead and remove your underground piece. And there you have it. Sign your name. Sometimes you'll have to describe what it is that you mean here. Okay, you can add accessories if you want to. I could have made this way more fancy than I did. But I just basically wanted to show how to draw a fashion figure with clothes.